Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I do believe when you hear the word literacy, you will automatically think of the book. But do you know about visual literacy? Here we go. I'm going to talk about visual literacy. Honorable judges, thanks for having me again so I can stand here for the semifinal round. I'm so happy for this. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, there are many types of literacy. One of them is visual literacy. And I'm gonna focus on this one because many people are not aware of this. They mostly think that literacy is only reading a book. But actually, it's not. Now before we go further, let's see what visual literacy actually means. Visual literacy is the ability to interpret, negotiate, and make meaning from information presented in the form of pictures, icons, and symbols. Expanding the meaning of literacy, which generally signifies the interpretation of written text. Well, are you believe literacy can change people's life? Other contestants already talked about this, right? But visual literacy can do it greatly. I'm gonna prove it. But wait, why? Why visual literacy can change people's life greatly? I can answer it now. Visual literacy can change people's life greatly because it gives us positive impacts so that can change people's life greatly. So now the question is, what are the positive impacts? There are two positive impacts. You know, in our life we certainly find many pictures, icons, and symbols that we have to know what are the meaning. And with visual literacy skills, we can understand it well, so it will bring us to the positive impacts of visual literacy. Now let's talk about the first one. Visual literacy makes us understand more how to use technology. Not a few technologies that prefer to use a lot of icons to use it, right? Google Map, for example. Most of people know the meaning of this red icon, but I believe not everyone knows the meaning of this icon. So when we touch this icon, a display like this will appear. People who know it, of course, have visual literacy skills. But wait, not only on the Google Map. On many applications, we certainly find many icons that we have to know how to use it. Besides that, many things in our life like computer, smartphone, remote, and other electronic devices use icons to use it, right? Even car and motorcycle use icons to be operated. So it means visual literacy is needed in using technology, and it proves that people who have visual literacy skill will understand more how to use technology. It's important because we live in technological era, right? Now moving on to the second one. Visual literacy makes us more disciplined in a social life. You know, rules on visual signs? Many rules are displayed only by visualizing. Traffic signs, for example, not everyone understands this, like road marking. The different meaning of this line is important, but many people, especially teenagers, don't know about it. Besides traffic signs, there are also rules on visual signs that we can find like in a park, school, hospital, mosque, library, plant, toilet, and many more. But one thing you have to aware of this. You do not have to understand what the rules mean in that visual signs only, but you also have to obey them. And it needs our awareness. Imagine the world if all of people understand rules on visual signs and obey them. People will be more disciplined in a social life, right? But remember, it needs our awareness. So ladies and gentlemen, that's why visual literacy can change people's life greatly. People's life change with visual literacy. They become more disciplined in a social life and they become more understand how to use technology. Well, literacy is not only reading a book or text. It could be reading pictures, icons, and symbols. And here, I insist you to not only understand what the rules mean in the visual signs, but also obey them. I think that's all from me. Thanks for your kind attention. I'm Najma. Beside words, our lives are also surrounded by pictures that have meaning. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.